MiFID II really for us here in the US is sort of a foreshadowing of things that may come, right? So I think that we need to sort of take a look at that standard and be able to sort of apply ourselves up against that standard and say, hey, if MiFID II came to the shores of the United States, would we be in compliant? Corvil today helps really anybody be compliant because we're actually measuring beyond the standard. The standard is 100 microseconds. Basically, we can do down to the nanosecond level, so we're actually going beyond that standard. We actually don't think that that's good enough. That standard is actually good enough for seeing the full execution that may be happening on your algos or your trading. Well, what we do is we basically timestamp all of your orders. We basically normalize all of that data across to a single UTC time source. So essentially, we give you the details that you need in order to be compliant. We've been doing it for years. It's not something sort of new that we have developed. It's just what we've been doing and been providing for our customers for some time now. We're constantly sort of evolving in speed, and right now we're introducing our concept of machine time analytics, which is essentially the ability to be able to see what machines are doing and talking to each other at the granularity and the visibility that you need to understand the automation we're expecting them to do. As we are connecting more and more things together, as we're doing more and more automation, we need to see that in the time that the machines see that to be able to determine what's occurring. We can't get better with what we don't measure, right? So we need to be able to measure that so that we can decide afterwards how we're affecting those kinds of automated decisions. What that is about giving us the visibility and the granularity we need in order to see the machines as they're making the decisions at the nanosecond and microsecond levels, right? So we can't even see when these machines have these different events and the events are occurring. We, as a human being, can't see that happening in real time. So what Corvil allows you to do is essentially record that and allows you to sort of slow those things down so we can actually see the execution of the events as they occur at those levels.